Okay, YouTube friends, Facebook friends, whoever is watching. Um, as most of you know, I like to make yo-yos every day. Well, today I didn't have any circles ready to sew on. I need to cut some more. But I love to make yo-yos, and I made this a while back, a whole bunch of yo-yos. And I sewed them together, and I use it as a table scarf. But I have some that's coming apart. This is one of the faults of yo-yos. They don't wear well. Projects that you make with yo-yos like this, like coverlets, or it's like a little tray scarf. People like to pick. They're tempting. People want to put their fingers in them. People want to put their fingers in these little holes, and it pulls it apart and it breaks. So that's why I sewed these together kind of like a chain. I went through many and made like a chain, but then I went back and individually sewed some. But fortunately, the ones and some of them, just the threads are pulling loose. Thread stretches over time as it gets threadbare. Threads become threadbare. So I've got several here that I need to repair. I've already sewed a couple before I made the video. Like right here, they've really pulled apart. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Sewing a little bit on that. Trying to repair that, so when I switch out my Christmas scarf, I got another one over there on the table that's Christmas colors, red and green and white. And I might show that to you sometime. Well, let me turn the camera around. It's going to thread my needle. Let's see, right over there on the, see that little TV tray that I use like an end table? I don't know if you can see it, but anyway, that's the one I got now. But this is where this one goes throughout the rest of the season. The rest of the year, I mean, not just the Christmas season. But I have right here is can you see it? A needle that, I don't think you can see that one. It's a self-threading one. You just take the thread and you just pop it through. Isn't that cool? So as I'm sewing, sometimes it does come unthreaded, but if the thread should break, you just start a new piece. Just start it back through again. So I like that. And I've been just knotting one end of the thread instead of double. Then it got a little bit more to work with. Anyway, that's what I'm doing today. A little bit. Isn't it pretty? Kind of did it like in the, I didn't have a set pattern per se. Well, it's the same on both ends, like, yeah, and then come with a more centered. Here's what the back looks like. And they're not, because I am sewing them by hand and everything, they're kind of pulled in places. It's not neat. I'm sure that somebody might be able to do a neater job than me. But that's the thing. I'm a perfectionist, but I'm far from perfect. Far from perfect. But I just try to do the best that I can do and try to learn to become better. Thank you. Thank you to all my friends and all my supporters and all the ones that encourage me and the ones that's even gives me, what's it called? The critical, the ones that criticism. Constructive criticism. I couldn't think of the word. But yeah, the ones that help me along the way on everything. My violin playing. The other day I played a little bit of violin. I have not had violin lessons, but I used to take my daughters to violin lessons, and so I got to sit in on some of their things, and of course I listened to them practice and stuff. So I know a little bit, but I am not a violin player. I didn't personally have lessons myself. Well, I decided the other day I wanted to get out one of the violins, and it was out of tune. I had to tune it. I tuned it, used YouTube to help me to tune it. And then I picked out a song. Now, my daughter sent me the fingering to the song, Jesus is the Answer, but it used the strings. It used the second and third string. I couldn't get it, even with the fingering. So I just picked out by ear on the first and second string. And it's not perfect. Still screechy. But I never had lessons, and so for me it was okay. And I posted it on YouTube. And I had some people tell me it was good, and then other people says, if I may, let me give a pointer. Hold your hand up a little bit more. Put your fingers down. Push down heavier on the bow. Different people made comments, and then one person said that was terrible. So I had that was good, and I had that was terrible. So maybe somewhere for me not being a violin player and being able to pick out a song, to me that is kind of good, right? But to a person that plays the violin or had lessons or somebody that's wanting to learn, then it was terrible, right? So it's in between. So here's what I'm thinking. I post it as I learn, and then hopefully I'll get really good someday. Hopefully I'll get good. So, and same thing with my sewing. So God bless you. My YouTube channel, my chats, they might be boring, might ramble. I don't know how to edit. Haven't edited, but maybe someday I will learn how to edit, and maybe they'll become good. Bye-bye.